Okay, so Darvin, can you just take me through how the opportunity came up getting the assistant coaching gig here? I mean, I know you have that background with Mike at Denver, but just how it all came about.
Well, Mike and I, we've been on each other well over a decade. I think it's 15, 16 years now. He was just coming on as a basketball ops personnel for the Denver Nuggets my rookie year under Bernie Bickerstaff. Showing up early as a rookie, myself and another former NBA player, Jeff McGinnis, we were rookies together, and they unleashed him on us, so to speak. And we found out right away that Mike is about his business. He's a hard worker, and we had to bring it every day. He brought a lot of energy to our workouts, and he's been the same way ever since. It's not surprising to me that he's become who he's become as a head coach in this league. Based on the fact of his work ethic and his attention to detail.
Back in Denver, were there any examples that stand out as far as that?
Us waking up, him being there first thing in the morning along with us. Sometime, when we have to do our work with the strength and conditioning coaches, the regular basketball coaches would show up a little bit later, but he was right there through every workout, man. Us running on the soccer field and doing medicine ball workouts and weightlifting, and then he'd get us on the court and do our on-court basketball drills. And then the vets would show up, and he'd be on us talking about we're not playing with energy. We need to pick it up. And I'm like, Mike, we've only been here for the last 3 hours, but
right.
But I love him for it, man. It sparked a thinking point in myself, from the standpoint of me realizing that I got to bring it. In order to be a part of this league and to play in this league, I got to bring it.
Right. So I was reading Bryant Moore from Pepperdine.
Yes.
He's the one who told you about, hey, he's reaching out to you, and then
yes.
realized that you had a lot of connections with Mike's assistants. But can you take me through that process as far as how
yeah. We definitely. We Bryant Moore is a guy that was a former Texas Tech Raider like myself, and actually hosted me on my visit to Texas Tech. And, he worked under Mike in Cleveland and called me up. I had, been coaching in the D-League the last 4 years in New Mexico.
Right.
And I had just taken a job to be director of basketball development for the YMCA, state of New Mexico. And was doing fine, chilling, taking care of family business, and got this call from Bryant that said Mike had a slot open here and would like to bring me in, was trying to reach out to me. So I finally connected with Mike, and we set it up. I flew out here, interviewed with him, spoke with Mitch a little bit, and spoke with the rest of the staff, and come to find out he had all these guys in here that I have history with. Winning a championship in Detroit with John Kuester, to when I was a player coach playing under Quinn Snyder in the D-League, and actually having played against Chuck Person in the league. So we had a lot of connections with everybody. So it turned out great, and I was blessed enough to be chosen by them, and now I'm just, working my butt off trying to put my best foot forward.
Right. Every coach has to have their first stint, but just in terms of when you're going through that process, did you have to, I guess, address or sell yourself in the sense that, this is your first assistant NBA coaching gig, even when you're in the D-League?
I mean, my 4 years in the D-League definitely helped me.
Yeah.
Being a player coach, an assistant coach for 2 years, and a head coach last year, I understood, the preparation that it takes, to get it done. But here, it's 100 times more intense. It's D-League creates a good foundation, but, there's nothing that can prepare you for the level of preparation that goes on here at this level, especially within an organization like the Lakers and with its tradition and its history. Yeah. So, just going through the process, talking to Mike, talking a lot of basketball, getting up on the board, writing some stuff out, writing out a quick workout that I would do with Powell or Andrew, and showing them a couple of plays that I ran, and him allowing me to grow at the right pace. Not putting too much on me, but yet and still giving me a lot of responsibility.
And how do you think that's gone thus far?
I think it's
10 games, but
I mean, you have to ask him, but I think I'm doing great, man. All these guys helped me out a lot. Chuck Person has really been, a great help to me. he's like my mentor in all of this. You know, I learn a lot from Chuck. He's a very smart guy, as well as John Custer. You know, I've been knowing John. We actually made history together, winning a championship in Detroit, and he knows my family. I know his family, so he really does a good job of keeping me in the know on different things, keeping me prepared for what I need to be prepared for, as well as Quinn Snyder. And so I couldn't have asked for a better situation.